it's Kay. Welcome back to the Hubney Organizing Laboratory, where I have a very special guest with me. This is my almost 9-month-old Cavalier King Charles Spaniel puppy, and his name is Clover, and he is really cute. And today we're gonna talk about how to organize when you have a new puppy in your home. Now, I've had plenty of pets in my life. I've had cats all my life. I've had fish, hamsters, I even had a horse at one point, but I can tell you that nothing changes your home quite like a puppy does. It requires a lot of your attention, a lot of time, and a lot of household changes to keep you and your puppy out of trouble and your house clean and organized, and just having a puppy there for like 1 week can turn your house upside down. They're doing everything. They're peeing, pooping, sleeping, eating, playing, getting into things, tearing up things. So you need a plan before your puppy comes home to keep your house really clean and organized while you are either potty training your puppy or getting your puppy acclimated to your new home, because it's a really, really wonderful change, but it's a change that can really make your house a huge mess. So if you want to hear about how to keep your house organized when you have a new puppy, stay tuned.
Puppy proofing and confinement. Get stuff off the floor. In a small space, it's rather easy to do, but in a larger home, this is a bit more of a challenge. But if you can, try to get all of the smaller items in your home off of the floor. Go around the house, get on your hands and knees, and put yourself at the puppy's level. That way you can see what the puppy sees, and often you'll find things that are either dangerous if chewed or eaten. Have the whole family get in on this. And lastly, a way to confine your puppy. Before your puppy is potty trained, you must be monitored at all times, or accidents can happen, and they will, but the easiest way to prevent a lot of these accidents is a confinement, either in a crate or a cage. This is a crate inside of a cage that we have for Clover, and we've been calling it his room. He likes to go in there, and it's good for keeping him in there when we're cooking and can't keep our eye on him. He really likes it. They're less likely to go have an accident in a place where they're eating and sleeping, so he loves his little X pen. And we also aligned it with a tarp that we just got from Home Depot. I think this only costs like $4 or $5, and it's a really effective way to clean up any accidents that might happen in there. The out of the door station. If you're training your puppy to go potty outside, you are going to be in and out of the house several times a day. During the first month of potty training, I took Clover out every hour that we were home, plus after eating, drinking, and playing. And in February in Boston, that was fun. You need to make sure that you have a system near the door that is readily available and accessible to everyone in your house, so that you can get your puppy out of the door and get them out fast. Our door station included keys, leash, treats, and harness. I also had a pair of shoes that I can slide into easily, and a coat on a hook that I can quickly get during the winter, and I made it easy for myself. And frankly, during the wintertime, my coat got hung very close to the door, and it never made it to the closet because I was simply just going out every hour. In my opinion, overdoing these potty breaks is much better than having accidents, which will happen, and we'll talk about later in the video. Now, in our apartment, right on our entryway, we have a place where we keep our keys, and I keep our spare key right there, and that's where his leash is and his collar. And another good tip before you get a new puppy is keep a spare set of keys. You're going to need that for your dog walker or your dog sitter, or anyone who's going to come and take care of your dog while you're away. This is something I did not consider before I got the dog, and I'm glad I got the extra set of keys. And I have a little treat bag here for when we go outside and he goes potty outside, I give him a treat. There's like some more expensive treat containers that you can buy from Petco, but we found a Ziploc bag works just fine. There's also a little station near our entryway where we keep the puppy wipes just in case he gets messy outside, some toys where we don't want him to get at the balls. This is the lock box for our dog walker when they come and walk our dog, and a towel for rainy days, and extra poop bags as well. Dog storage solutions. For walks, of course, you'll need a collar and a leash and a harness, right? I've found that this is enough for most days, but on hot days, I'll need a water bottle so I can keep him from getting overheated. And on cold days, he'll need some boots to protect him from the snow and the salt and stuff in the street. So keeping all of this stuff in one bin in our coat closet has been really handy for us. I got this bin from Marshall's, and I found that that's a really good place to get animal care bins. And his coats are also in our coat closet in this Alpha door and wall rack in one of the little containers here. We also have got some grooming tools here that don't quite fit in our grooming bin that we don't use very often. And speaking of grooming bin, here it is. I groom Clover every night before bed so that he's nice and clean and wakes up beautiful. I found that keeping everything in a bin together is really helpful, so I just grab this, I go and I brush him, and I brush his teeth, and I clean his ears and maybe his eye area, and I can just put the whole thing back in the closet when I'm done with it. I don't have to worry about grabbing, just one thing and having to put it back in a drawer or something like that. And of course, little Clover has a dedicated space in our pantry for his food. He gets one whole shelf, which makes him very special. Here we keep his dry kibble with a little scoop so that we know exactly how much we're feeding him. At this point, he gets like a 1/3 of a cup per meal, which is enough for him. He eats pretty high calorie food, so he doesn't need to eat a lot. We keep the big bag of food in the laundry room where he can't grab at it, but this little tiny container we got from the Container Store keeps his dry food pretty fresh. His dog peanut butter is back there. Yes, they make peanut butter for dogs. That's less sugar and salt in it. And there's also this really cute treat container that I got from Home Goods. It's got a little paw on the top, which is super cute. But I like how tall it is. It accommodates all of his bully sticks and beef tendons and yak cheese chews, things that he likes to chew on, and it's clear so I can see exactly how much we have so that I know when to go shopping. And it all fits in this little cabinet, and he's got his own little shelf, and it's just super cute. And on the door, I also utilized that. On the left side there's a little cleaning brush that's originally for water bottles, but I use it to clean the inside of Kongs. It works great. I'll link down below. And here is where I keep his Sentinel. That's his dewormer. It's a tablet form, and I keep it usually there. It says to buy more because I haven't bought next month's, and I should get on that very soon. So that is Clover's food storage. We also keep some of Clover's little food and treats in the freezer. Things that we keep for him down here are little Kong treats. Now these are the Kongs. Now they're inside, there's just some berries, maybe some carrots, a little kibble, and some peanut butter on it to make it really tempting. And there is some boiled chicken for when he doesn't feel good in the tummy and he has to have boiled chicken and rice. But this little container I got from Home Goods that holds all that stuff. And here is some frozen pumpkin from a can. So I just grabbed some canned pumpkin, which dogs like to eat, and sometimes it helps with some belly issues. Instead of using the whole can at once, I just freeze it using this silicone ice tray, and then I'll pop one out and I'll defrost it, and it makes it super easy to grab a portion. And there's Clover, because when I open the freezer, he expects to get an ice cube, and he's disappointed that he didn't get one. Sorry, buddy. Also, having a puppy means having lots of toys around. There will be some that you need to keep out of reach, but a lot that you want to keep of reach for them. So a little cute bin is what I chose. This one I got from Home Goods. It's super adorable, and Clover loves to go in there and take all of the toys out, and then I have to go and put them all away. But at least they have a place to go, and you can clean up right before bed. Puppy technology. There are a few apps I found really helpful when I was the first few months, and I still find this app helpful now. This is Pet Monitor. It turns one of your Apple devices into a camera and another one of your Apple devices into a monitor, so you can log on to your account there and see what your puppy is doing when you're not home. Usually I just use it to check to see how he's doing in the crate, since he does stay in the crate while we aren't home. He's usually just sleeping, but even looking at it makes me feel more secure, and it just makes me feel better that I can see him, even if he's not doing anything. he's probably just eating a Kong in the crate. Sometimes he'd be leaving you in the pen too, and we can see what he's doing in there. Another app I found really helpful is called Puddle and Pile. This is an app that's used for potty training your dog. Now, it's really helpful for letting you know when you need to take your dog out next. You can enter into the app when you took your dog out to pee, when you took your dog out to poo, when you had an accident, and it will predict when you need to go next. See, it says next pile, next puddle, and it just estimates. It's not a perfect app, it's not a perfect system, but it's a good little tool that helps you keep track of when you took the dog out, when when the dog last had an accident. There's also even a little feature, I guess, that you can share this information with someone if you were so inclined. But there it tells you, what happened throughout the day, how likely you are going to have an accident. And here it keeps a log of the day, so you know exactly when they're going and what time of the day they're going. And here is a little share option, which I think is totally hysterical. I don't think I've ever done this, but it's there for you if you need it. The other app I found really helpful is Wag. Wag is a dog walking service. They even send you a little report card after your dog's been walked. It's really helpful. Cleaning. Having been a cat owner all my life, I was simply not prepared for the onslaught of dog hair that I would have to deal with every day. So it's important to keep control of some of that dog hair. Since I have a dark floor, I see white hairs all over the place. So I have to having a light but powerful cordless vacuum is essential and important to run this every day to keep the dog hair at bay. This is a Dyson Animal, and I believe I bought this in 2013, so this is an older machine, but it is 4 years old and runs just as well as the day I bought it. I know it's quite an investment, but it's worth every penny in my opinion. It also has different attachments so that you can get the dog hair off of the couch and off of the bar stools, which I'm doing here. Nature's Miracle or any other enzyme cleaner is another really important thing to have around. You will have accidents when you're potty training your puppy. It's just the way things are. You can't prevent it. But having an enzyme cleaner is really important because it will neutralize the smell of urine and discourage your puppy from having an accident in the same place more than once. Now, paw print control was a real issue. If you live somewhere where it's very snowy and there's salt all over the roads, you're going to have salty paw prints all over your house every day because you're going to be going in and out every day. This is the iRobot Brava T380 mopping robot, and I found that this is super invaluable at keeping your floors really clean in the wintertime with all of those dirty paw prints. We got this about a month before we got Clover, and we were using it, and when we had Clover, it proved invaluable. It cleans wooden floors, and it also cleans bathroom floors, as you can see as well. It cleans bathroom floors. It's about $300, so this is quite an investment in a cleaning object, but we just started it before bed every night, and by the time we woke up, it was done, and I think the cycle only takes like an hour, and it was great. The other thing you'd want to consider to keeping your furniture clean is a nice dog blanket. I got this one at Home Goods. It's got little cute dog patterns all over it. It's really helpful if your dog is chewing something very messy like a bone or a tendon or a bully stick, something that can get really disgusting. It keeps your furniture nice and clean, so don't forget that.
Well, those are all the new puppy tips and tricks for staying organized in your home that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you do, please share it with someone who is getting a puppy, or just share it in general. That would really help me out. Like this video and subscribe for more. I'm going to try to put out content at least 3 times a week. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for subscribing to this channel. I didn't think that I would get so many subscribers. I think between my last upload and this upload, I think I got somewhere in the realm of 400 subscribers. So I'm really very happy and pleased that you are finding my videos helpful and entertaining, hopefully. And please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and stay with me, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Look at him. He's so tired.
Oh, he's awake. Clover? It's nap time? Yeah. He's like, get away from me, I'm trying to sleep. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Good